It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Dallas Mavericks. The opening tip to the Bulls, and we're underway at United Center. Drives, but a shot won't go down. The shot rejected by Doncic. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0, right? Now, it helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Rebound comes to Chicago. To Markkanen. Driving right to the basket. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Brunson to Hardaway. Can't connect. Dunn to Porter. Not that time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome.
And scores. Strong take.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And scores.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes this. He does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
The drive right to the basket. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Markkanen. From the painted area, won't go down. Carter to Porter. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. To Hardaway. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at Jr. at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. And he missed the free throw. Zach LaVine doing what he does best. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
On the follow. Way to Luka Doncic. Hardaway. Give him 2 points. High percentage. Done. To Porter. 4-3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where... Doncic. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Zach LaVine. 3 for 3. Mavericks with the possession. Brunson to Luka Doncic. Jumper's good. Woo! Dunn to Porter. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Misses the first. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Doncic. The jumper's off the mark. Done to Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine. That's now fleet.
Because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Doncic. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. And count the basket inside.
Moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Here comes the screen. Doncic to Hardaway. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
I got ball.
To Young. Markkanen. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to
dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
How you practice lead to Porter. Otto Porter. First couple did.
That's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Brunson. Porzingis. Won't go. The Bulls with the rebound. Porter. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at it. Free throw's good as they continue to that happen. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down. Just not going down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great...
Down a bundle. To Seth Curry. Lauri Markkanen. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And counted at the rim.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their...
Stepping in for Chicago, number 31.
Finishing inside the paint.
Disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Takes it right to the rim.
Still there down the stretch.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Flushes it home. They have set the tone with it. His guys down big. Runner's good there. Congo possession. To Young. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Right with it. He'll run the offense. It's rebounded by the Bulls. Rocking the rim. They cannot be stopped right now.
And you put the pressure on them right away in the first quarter.
Layup's good. That's it.
Forces.
Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Knocked loose. That's out of bounds off a Bull. It's going to stay with Dallas. Add 2 points to the board. Shot from in close, no good. DeLon Wright, defended by Luwawu Cabarrot. From the outside, no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. It doesn't have confidence.
Long heave from three-quarters court. 1 quarter down. Nice cushion for the Bulls. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Screen coming. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Count the basket, and it could have been.
Individually, it's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Right to Hardaway. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Short jumper misses. To Seth Curry. Has a look. Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can get,
Stuffs it down with authority.
of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three.
Who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throws good with the basketball. To Porter. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
To Porter. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his...
Done. To Porter. Thaddeus Young. He's finally on the board.
Every day, and it's going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Nice. Done. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second decade. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Porter. That's off the side of the rim, short. Right to Seth Curry. Driving right to the basket. Oh, the touch at the rim.
All in the bucket.
Porter to Young. Thaddeus Young. He's 2
For Dallas,
Lee.
Courtney Lee.
Just enough of a head.
That one again.
Oh, Jay, he command. To Seth Curry. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The drive right to the basket. He cruises in off the mark.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Rick Carlisle going to make some moves. Doncic to Seth Curry. Porzingis with the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Chicago basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues.
I got him.
Shot from the lane won't go. Cruises inside for two.
That boy's living his best life.
Brunson to Seth Curry. Down low for Powell. He gets it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's Chicago ball. Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Short jumper won't fall. Gets to the basket and scores.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, are you sure you want to give me the ball here?
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Got it.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Brunson to Seth Curry. To Luka Doncic. Five on the shot clock for the Mavs. Deep two there, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
The assist from number 7, Timothy Luwawu.
Count the basket inside.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Footer at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports half.
Fellas, back to you.
Dallas has it. Brunson to Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen.
Screen coming.
Brunson to Porzingis. Going to launch beyond the arc. That no good. Off the mark. Layup goes down. Well done.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Porter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended. Oh, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Dallas with the possession. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Right to Brunson. Jay, 27 wins a year ago for the Bulls. What can this team be?
They have the potential to be a playoff team, but in order for that to happen, a lot of guys need to take that major next step in their careers. Lauri Markkanen needs to step up. Chris Dunn, his backup role. What position will he play at the PG spot? Wendell Carter, their first-round draft pick, and also Jabari Parker. He is the key cog in this wheel. If he is healthy and plays to the level of expectation that we know he can, this team can make the playoffs.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Carter to Markkanen.
Here we go. Here we go.
And the Mavs able to clear the rebound. Right with it. His guys down big. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Mavericks with the basketball to Luka Doncic. Curling inside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Gets it in the left corner. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Porzingis. From the painted area, won't go down. Markkanen to Chris Dunn. DeLon Wright pins it. That's his third block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Driving right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
To Wendell Carter. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
Defense. Defense. Let's go.
Chris Dunn tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Lays it up and in.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Porzingis. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Dunn to Levine. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Porter to Markkanen. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
The seventh pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Doncic. To Hardaway.
Watch that cutter. I got the cutter. Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
Nah, he can't guard you out there.
Kristaps Porzingis swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Bulls have it. And he finishes at the rim.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Doncic. Short jumper won't go down.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
To Hardaway. To Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Young. From long range. Off the mark. No good. No, I missed a short one there. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Hardaway. Porzingis for 2. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
And this is what makes Porzingis so dangerous. He's got that length and those jump shots just like Kevin Durant, but he's way over 7 feet tall, and he's got that feathery touch down low. Still want to see his game get a little bit more expanded with his low post moves.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Bulls with the rock.
I got ball. I got ball.
Sizing up the defense. Curling inside. Cashes in for 2.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Match up, match up, match up.
To Young. 4-3. Denzel Valentine. He's going to get 3 shots here. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one goes down. And he hits the second. Hits all 3 free throws. Mavericks with the possession. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
DeLon Wright trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Beyond the arc for 3. Powell with the rebound. Right with it. He'll run the offense. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
You gotta get up on that. I got ball, I got ball.
Deep left corner. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Young goes to the left side. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Denzel Valentine at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Right with it. Down a bundle to Lee. Can't connect from inside. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Kristaps Porzingis snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Count the basket at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Bulls with it. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. He hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
DeLon Wright, defended by the Wobble Cabarro. Lee to Wright. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Out for Porzingis. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
From 18 feet at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. It has been all Bulls. The Bulls in possession as we start the 4th quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Oh, he can't connect. Dunn to Wendell Carter. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Dunn to Young. For 3. Not that time. He misses.
Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
Brunson. Oh, nice step through to get to the basket.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. Now, these steps may be more east and west instead of north and south, but this is the new game that these young kids are playing.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official to official.
Or it varies from great player to great player.
Wendell Carter at the line. And hits the first free throw.
Keep working him out, boy.
2 for 2 on that trip. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. And he's going to the free throw line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line.
I see you've been working on your game.
Dunn
I got him. I got
to
ball.
Porter.
I got ball.
Otto Porter, now 3 for 9.
Everything about Porter is so low-key. No social media, and he's one of the few high-caliber NBA players that manages to stay out of the public eye while producing at an elite level in a number of categories.
Hardaway against Porter. Offensive and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Dunn to Markkanen. Fires the three. Oh, Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Lauri Markkanen sends it away. Chicago possession.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Chris Dunn at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Markkanen slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Zach LaVine. Lets it fly from long range. Zach LaVine forcing that one there. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Dunn to Wendell Carter. Can't connect from in close.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Bulls with the basketball to Porter. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Probing the defense. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. And the basket good at the rim.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Dunn to LaVine. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
To Luka Doncic. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Luka Doncic. KP. Rebound Markkanen.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Not that time. To Markkanen. Porter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
Has a look. Just off the mark. Hardaway to Luka Doncic. And count the basket.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Markkanen to Zach LaVine. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Brunson.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Done. To Wendell Carter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Dallas owns the basketball.
See the screen, see it.
Lauri Markkanen with a piece. Ooh, 5 now.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Curling inside. Count the bucket for 2.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Brunson. To right. Runner's good there.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Dallas has it. It goes down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Done. To Wendell Carter. from long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Off the mark at the line. Done to Levine. 4-3. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Done. Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Chicago with the possession. Done. Beyond the arc for three. He was all over him. Surveys the floor. Doncic to Porzingis. Doncic to Hardaway. Porzingis for two. Wide open look, won't go. Levine. From the painted area, won't go down. To Porzingis. Brunson. To Porzingis. They love this hustle. Another follow, no good.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
The Bulls take this one as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This is...